Hello students, today we will study the chapter 2 of NCERT, electrostatic potential. We are starting with this chapter, electrostatic potential and capacitance. So today's topic is electrostatic potential. Electrostatic potential क्या होता है ये स्टडी करना है हमने, and how to find out electrostatic potential at a point. Okay, so before studying this, let us try to understand what is the meaning of electrostatic potential energy difference and electrostatic potential energy. Suppose we have a source charge here, suppose plus Q at this point, and a test charge, suppose positive test charge Q is here at some point A. So suppose the distance is R. Now due to this source charge Q, electric field will be there at point A also. Point A पर जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है सोर्स चार्ज Q के कारण, due to this electrostatic force will be there which will try to repel this charge along this direction Fe. If this charge is positive and this is also positive, electrostatic force will be away from this point. Now if we want to bring this charge Q toward this source charge capital Q along this path, suppose we want to bring this one to point B through a small distance dr, we will have to give energy, we will have to apply force, external force, in order so that we may bring this one towards B. So external force will be along this direction. So हमें external force apply करनी पड़ेगी, and if this external force is just equal to F external is just equal to Fe, both are having the opposite directions. If this external force is just equal to this one, electrostatic force, and charge is brought from point A to point B without acceleration, बिल्कुल slowly इसको लाते हैं, just external force almost इसके इक्वल लेकर के, तो acceleration will be 0. So we will have to do work against this electrostatic force. हम electrostatic force के against यहाँ पे work कर रहे हैं. So due to this additional work, the potential energy of at this point B will be more as compared to potential energy at point A. और ये कहां से आ रही है? जो हम external extra work कर रहे हैं. इस external extra work done के कारण यहां पे इसकी पोटेंशियल एनर्जी बढ़ जाएगी. कितनी बढ़ेगी? dw के इक्वल, तो स्मॉल वर्क डन के इक्वल. सो वर्क डन विल बी इक्वल टू, in bringing the charge from A to B, will be equal to, we can say, the dot product of the force and the displacement. So total work done can be calculated by integrating this. So F external dot dr will give you the work done in bringing the charge from point A to B in the electric field without acceleration. Okay. Now this work done is equal to potential energy difference. जो difference आया इसी work done के कारण आ रहा है, तो this work done is equal to potential energy difference. So F external is also equal to, we can write Fe dot dr, and minus sign of course from A to B, and Fe is also equal to QE. So it can be also written as A to B QE dot dr. So this is the work done in bringing the charge from A to B. So change in potential energy is equal to this work done. So change in potential energy is equal to potential energy at B minus potential energy at A, UB minus UA. This is the change in potential energy, and this is equal to WAB. So change in potential energy or the potential energy difference is equal to work done. तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी डिफरेंस क्या हो गया? किसी चार्ज को इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में एक पॉइंट से दूसरे पॉइंट तक अगर आप मूव करना चाहते हैं विदाउट एक्सेलरेशन, तो कितना वर्क डन आपको करना है, दैट इज नोन एज द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी डिफरेंस. ओके, नाउ ए कैन बी टेकन एनी हियर, रेफरेंस पॉइंट हम कहीं भी ले सकते हैं. इफ ए इज टेकन एट इंफिनिटी, इफ ए इज एट infinity, so at infinity we can say the potential energy we can take 0, so we will get W infinity B, that is work done in bringing the charge from infinity to point B, is equal to UB minus UA. UA is equal to 0. Here at infinity UA is equal to U infinity equal to 0, so this work done will be equal to UB, and it is potential energy at point, this is potential energy at point B, that is the potential energy at a point in the electric field. So how to define the potential energy at a point in the electric field? So we can say it is the amount of work done in bringing the charge, it has charge from infinity to a point in the electric field without acceleration. Okay, so this is how we will define these two terms. Okay, then next is electric potential difference. इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल को डिफाइन करने के लिए हमें इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस देखना पहले. इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक potential difference. So we did here this potential energy WAB is equal to potential energy at B minus potential energy at A. If this work done is taken as per unit charge, अगर हम यूनिट चार्ज के लिए लेते हैं ये, suppose we divide this one by Q, then this will become potential at B minus potential at A. So work done per unit charge is equal to the change in potential energy per unit charge is equal to the difference in potentials, that is इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक या और इलेक्ट्रिक भी बोल देते हैं इसको, इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. So electric potential difference in the electric field is the amount of work done in bringing the unit charge. वहां पे चार्ज क्यू लिया था, यहां पे यूनिट चार्ज हो जाएगा, that is work done per unit charge, that is amount of work done per unit charge will give you the potential energy difference. Again at infinity क्या हो जाएगा? At infinity we can take VA equal to 0, or that is V infinity. V infinity is equal to 0. So W from infinity to B divided by Q is equal to VV minus V infinity. So V infinity is 0. So potential at B is equal to W infinity B divided by Q. So this is the work done in bringing the charge from infinity to a point, in bringing the unit charge from infinity to a point B in the electric field. ओके, तो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी क्या हुआ, इन्फिनिटी से अगर चार्ज Q को आप इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में दूसरे चार्ज के कारण जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है उसमें आप ला रहे हो विदाउट एक्सेलरेशन. ओके, तो जो वर्क डन आप करते हैं दैट इज इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. लेकिन अगर आप यूनिट चार्ज को इन्फिनिटी से लाते हैं किसी पॉइंट में इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में, तो उसमें जो वर्क डन होता है दैट इज नोन एज द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल. So electrostatic potential difference is VV minus VA and electric potential is VB, that is work done by unit charge, work done to carry unit charge, and here again the without acceleration. Now the dimensional formula for electric potential. Dimensional formula of electric potential. So electric potential V is equal to work done per unit charge, W by Q. So work done का क्या आएगा, mL2 T minus 2 divided by 80. So dimensions of V will be mL2 T minus 3 and A minus 1. SI unit. SI units are SI unit is volt V or work done joule per coulomb. So these are the dimensional formula and the SI unit. Okay, then here electrostatic forces are conservative. So what is the meaning of electrostatic forces are conservative? जो electrostatic force लग रही है वो conservative होती है. It means electrostatic forces are conservative. It means path पे dependent नहीं है. वर्क डन जो आएगा, सपोज दिस पॉइंट इज ए, यहां से किसी चार्ज को आपको पॉइंट बी पे ले गए और बी से along L, along this path L dash. ओके, सो किसी चार्ज को आप ए टू बी ले गए या बी से ए ले आए. ओके, सो जो वर्क डन है वो पाथ डिपेंडेंट नहीं है, किसी भी पाथ से ले जाते हैं तो वर्क डन सेम आएगा. और द टोटल वर्क डन इन दिस क्लोज पाथ इज 0. तो अगर हम ये प्रूव करना चाहते हैं दैट इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स इज कंजर्वेटिव, सो देन वी विल हैव टू प्रूव दैट द टोटल वर्क डन इन ब्रिंगिंग द चार्ज, टेकिंग द चार्ज फ्रॉम ए टू बी देन बैक टू बी टू ए थ्रू और द बाय अनदर पाथ विल बी इक्वल टू 0. सो लेट अस ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट W work done from A to B per unit charge. Suppose charge is Q naught. This is BB minus VA. So work done per unit charge along path, along the path L. Similarly, work done from B to A per unit charge, that is VA minus VB, and the path is along path L dash. So work done in total work done total work done over this closed path. Path is equal to W from A to B, then B to A per unit charge. This will be equal to VV minus VA, that is, we can say WAB by Q naught plus WVA upon Q naught. Okay, now put the value of WAB. This is potential at B minus potential at A minus plus potential at A minus potential at B. So you will get here 0. So from here we can say that electrostatic forces are conservative. It can be written in the another form also. We can write this one at E dot ds, per unit चार्ज की बात कर रहे हैं, over the closed surface is equal to 0. Okay. So this was how to prove electrostatic forces are conservative. Next topic we have the electrostatic potential due to a point charge. Electrostatic potential due to a point charge. Suppose we have a charge somewhere here, positive charge here, and another charge, test charge, is at point, and we have to find out the electric potential at a point P. Point P पर हमने इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल फाइंड आउट करना है, whose distance we are taking as r. Now extend this line. Suppose this is infinity. Point P पर इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल निकालना है, तो हमें चार्ज को लेके आना है इन्फिनिटी से P पर. मान लो बीच में हम कोई दो पॉइंट लेते हैं, सपोज सम पॉइंट A, और चार्ज जो है हमारे पास दैट इज Q नॉट. इंटरमीडिएट पाथ में एक पॉइंट A ले लिया और दूसरा पॉइंट हमने यहां पे B ले लिया, एंड वी आर डिस्प्लेसिंग द चार्ज Q नॉट टुवर्ड्स प्लस चार्ज दिस वन प्लस Q. Okay, so due to this charge here there is electrostatic force. Since the charge is positive and test charge is positive, so electrostatic force will be along this side. The force is along this side. It is away from the charge. If we want to move the charge from A to B, then we will have to do work. Okay. So first let us find out electrostatic force on charge Q naught at point A. F is equal to, the formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, product of charges Q into Q naught divided by R. The distance, here the distance, suppose the total distance we are taking here, this is x, so we can write x square. Okay, so small work done, in bringing charge Q naught from A to B. That is dW is equal to the force into F into, we will have the force into dx. Let us take this one. Instead of dr, let us take here dx. It is a dot product of f and dx. Now f और dx के बीच में जो एंगल है that is 180 degree. So dw will be equal to f dx cos of 180 degree. So small work done is equal to minus f dx. स्मॉल डिस्टेंस और डिस्प्लेसमेंट dx के लिए जो वर्क डन है दैट इज कमिंग आउट टू बी f dx. सो टोटल वर्क डन ओवर द होल पाथ कैन बी कैलकुलेटेड बाय इंटीग्रेटिंग दिस. तो पूरा अगर हम टोटल वर्क डन निकालना चाहते हैं तो हमें इंटीग्रेट करना होगा. ठीक है, इन्फिनिटी से पॉइंट P तक लाना है. ओके, और P का जो डिस्टेंस है पॉइंट P तक लाना है. P का डिस्टेंस है O से R. So limits will be from infinity to R. So total work done in bringing the charge in bringing the charge Q naught from infinity to P is equal to W is equal to integration of dW. That is integration of dW is dW की वैल्यू हमने निकाली थी minus f dx. Integration of from infinity to R. Okay. So minus can be taken out and f is equal to what? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q into q naught divided by x square from infinity to R. Okay. So this is equal to minus 1 by, or you can take q and q naught both constants out, 4 pi epsilon naught integration of minus 1 upon, integration of 1 upon x square into dx, and limits are infinity to R. This is equal to minus q into q naught divided by 4 pi epsilon naught and integration of x raised to power minus 2 into dx from infinity to R. So just integrating this one, you know how to integrate. We can find so W is equal to minus q into q naught divided by 4 pi epsilon naught and integrate करेंगे तो minus 2 raised to power x raised to power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1, and the limits are from infinity to R. So this is equal to q into q naught 4 pi epsilon naught, and here power x raised to power will be minus 1, so I can write minus 1 by x from infinity to R. So this is minus q into q naught divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. This will be minus 1 by R minus 1 by infinity. 1 upon infinity will be equal to 0, and minus 1 by R will multiply this factor, and it will give you W is equal to, this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q into q naught divided by R. Minus into minus plus will be there. So this work done in bringing the charge Q naught. तो Q naught चार्ज को लाने के लिए ये वर्क डन हमें करना पड़ा. लेकिन हमें पोटेंशियल को के लिए फार्मूला निकालना है, सो दैट इज वर्क डन पर यूनिट चार्ज. सो इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट P, इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट P is equal to W upon Q naught. So if you divide W by Q naught, this Q naught will be cancelled. So it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q naught divided by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q naught R into Q naught. So Q naught will be cancelled. Just a minute. Okay. So electric potential, that is V will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R. So this will be the electric potential at point P. So we can see from the formula, electric potential is inversely proportional to the distance. Okay. So this was the derivation of electric potential at a point. Okay. Let us draw the graph between V and R. Suppose I take R along x-axis and V along y-axis. The graph is like this because V is inversely proportional to R. Suppose in the same graph, if we plot electric field also, electric field will be like this. E is inversely proportional to R square. Why? Because यहाँ पे स्क्वायर आ रहा है, so electric field का fall ज्यादा होगा, it will fall sharply as compared to electric potential due to a point. Okay, so this was your derivation. Then you have to remember graphs also. Electric potential due to system of charges. Next topic हम लेंगे electric potential due to system of charges. Potential due to system of charges. System of charges means many charges are there and we have to find out at some point electric potential. Suppose point P पर हमने electric potential निकालना है and we are having different charges Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 and Q5. So suppose इसका डिस्टेंस है R1, इसका डिस्टेंस है R2, इसका डिस्टेंस है R3 एंड R4 और इसका डिस्टेंस है R5. पॉइंट P पर इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल निकालना है. सो इट विल बी सिंपल. वी विल यूज द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ सुपरपोजिशन. सभी के कारण जो पोटेंशियल आएगा P पर सबको प्लस कर देंगे. दैट विल बी अवर रिजल्ट. सो इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल at P due to charge Q1, let us denote by V1. This will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught and charge is Q1 divided by R1. Similarly, electric potential at point P due to charge Q2. इसके कारण suppose this is V2, this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 by R2 and so on. फॉर 3 के लिए भी, 4 के लिए, nth के लिए हम फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. ड्यू टू nth चार्ज इज इक्वल टू 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट Qn डिवाइड बाई Rn. So total electric potential due to system of charges will be equal to sum of all these potentials. So we can write by principle of superposition. By principle of superposition, total electric potential at P due to system of charges is equal to V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus so on plus Vn. So V is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon naught Q1 by R1 plus B2 1/4 pi epsilon naught Q2 by R2 plus so on plus 1/4 pi epsilon naught into Qn by Rn. So we can take out common 1/4 pi epsilon naught. So here we will get Q1 upon R1, Q2 upon R2 plus so on Qn by Rn. So V is equal to, we can write 1/4 pi epsilon naught. इसको ले सकते हैं समीशन ऑफ Qi upon Ri, I from 1 to n. So in short, the total potential will be equal to sum of potentials due to all the charges. जितने भी चार्जेस हैं सबका पोटेंशियल निकालो और ऐड कर दीजिए और वो आपका टोटल पोटेंशियल वहां पे आ जाएगा. ओके, सो दिस वाज टुडेज लेसन. सो क्या हमने क्या सीखा इसमें? मेन पॉइंट क्या था? इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी डिफरेंस, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी, इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस एंड इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एट ए पॉइंट. ओके, तो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी क्या होगा? इन्फिनिटी से किसी चार्ज को इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के किसी पॉइंट में बिना एक्सेलरेशन के आप लाना चाह रहे हैं तो कितना वर्क डन करना पड़ता है, उसको हम इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल, मतलब किसी चार्ज को, क्यू चार्ज को लाना है. लेकिन अगर वही यूनिट चार्ज के लिए लाना है, यूनिट चार्ज को लाना चाहते हैं आप, तो उसमें जो वर्क डन होगा दैट विल बी इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल. तो एक में टोटल चार्ज है या टोटल टेस्ट चार्ज है आपके, सॉरी टेस्ट चार्ज की वैल्यू है टोटल, और दूसरे केस में यूनिट चार्ज है. ठीक है, अगर आप यूनिट चार्ज लेते हैं तो इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल होगा, और अगर आप चार्ज लेते हैं तो इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी होगी. तो दिस वाज द मेन पॉइंट. द फार्मूला इज इजी टू राइट. Okay, so thank you very much.